All right. We should be good to go. Make sure that we are on the correct microphone. All right. Cool. All right. Let's make sure that this stream is up and running. It looks like it is. Well, welcome to anybody that is joining or anybody that is going to watch the VOD later. We are going to be streaming some OP-03 testing. Let me make sure everything is sent out. All right, so we're live. We're good. Let's make sure we sound all right here. I might have to go shut my bedroom door. I don't know how. All right, give me just a second. Okay, should be a-okay now. All right. Make sure that's just all squared away, good to go. All right. Welcome to the stream, or more likely the VOD, if you're watching this after the fact. We're going to get started in just a second. I'm going to do a couple more things. Just going to post the link to the group. All right, should be good to go now. Appreciate the patience for everybody in the VOD who is going to be watching this soon. Before we actually jump into the testing, I'm going to show off the deck builds we're going to be playing with today. So that's going to be Ace. This is the Ace build we're playing with. This is very control focused, very control oriented. As you can see, our only real aggressive targets are the 5-drop Marco and the 7-drop Ace. This is the build that I have leaned on. Just playing the value game with Striker and going from there. But it's been pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it. I don't know about this last slot. I think it should maybe be something else. Maybe Vistas, maybe 9-drop Whitebeards. I'm not too keen on 9-drop Whitebeard and Ace. But I'm also not too keen on this card either. This could also just be guard points, I guess. But moving on from that, this is going to be the deck we lead with. This is going to be Kuro. This is the deck I'm the most excited about. This is just straight East Blue aside from the 2Ks. Just being very aggressive, untapping, playing value, doing all that stuff. This is the deck I'm the most excited about in set 3 because I wasn't really doing anything with it. And then I just decided to test it one day on a whim, and I've ran since Friday. So over the past couple of days, I have ran 50 games with this deck, and I'm loving it. We're also going to test Magellan, OP-03 Magellan. This is really not much to say here. Magellan's just pretty good, and especially if we run into a bunch of Whitebeards, he's going to be pretty good. And then we got 2 different versions of Nami. We got Mill. This is not my favorite version. And then we have Tempo. This is my main deck. This is the first deck I built for OP-03, and I think that this has got some legs. And so what we're going to do is we're going to head to the lobby. And I see that we actually have some viewers now. So welcome. We're actually going to start with Kuro. We're going to start with Kuro. This is my favorite deck right now, so we're going to start with Kuro. I know if you know me, saying that something that's not blue is my favorite deck is blasphemy, but oh boy, won't it be really fun if my opponent doesn't Uta? That's not real testing. That's not. I mean, it is a red deck, and we are going second with Nami in hand, so that's good. Wait, I hit Mulligan. No. Streamer curse. I hit mulligan. I had the Nami in hand. I hit mulligan anyway. That's okay. That's okay. If we draw a sham here, we're fine. Oh boy. Oh, I'm so bad at this game, dude. I don't know what it is. As soon as I turn the camera on, I just lose my ability to play games. I just completely lose it. Go ahead, hit me. Hit me. Hit me, coward. Yep. Yep. Uta. We're playing against Uta. I mean, the thing is, like, red cards are just good enough to beat you sometimes, so it could be enough. You know? It very well could be enough. I think we're going to take it nice and slow, though. We're going to do the good old... Oh, perfect. Perfect. I think we're going to... See, never punished. Never, ever punished. Never punished. Go into leader here. That was actually probably incorrect. I probably should have attacked first with Kuro and then done this, just in case there's like a jet pistol or something off life. But, you know, never punished. Never punished. So... We're gonna go with that. I don't know why I've been seeing more and more red decks, off meta red decks. So like things below Ace, so things that are not Zoro, Whitebeard, Ace, playing this Kobe, this trigger Kobe, the blocker. I don't think it's very good. What's my opponent doing? What's my opponent doing? Thinking really hard when this Uta. You gotta understand, Uta players are on a different level. Like they are a different breed of. They are a superhuman, and so they have to really think about this playing a vanilla play that they are gonna do. I think we take this. Ooh. There's that Nami that we shot that we mulliganed away earlier. I guess we get the Chew here. It will probably more relevant than do we play Gin here and try to pressure the Luffy? I think that's probably a bad idea. I think we for sure play Gin. I think that's always the play. I think Gin is for sure always the play. Oh, that almost played the Kuro. Or the Krieg. I keep eyeing over at chat, and it's messing. Like, even though nobody's talking in chat, I keep eyeing over at it. I think we go 3K, and I can make him burn some cards here. Like, if he defends the Kobe, that's good for me. He's not going to, though. Yeah. We go into the Luffy. I make him burn 2 cards here, or I kill the Luffy. Alright, so we kill the Luffy. I'll take that. We take those. We have a pretty big board already. Like, we have 3 relevant attackers already on board. This is not a real deck. You can't take this testing this round of testing seriously. You can't do it. This is just a game that we're just playing at this point. We're just showing off what Kuro can do, kind of. I'm even misplaying because on turn 1 I'm mulliganing away my Nami, which is dumb, stupid of me. Something I would never do in person. I only ever do it on Sim whenever I'm trying to record or whenever I'm talking to other people. So, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this Kuro deck, man. This has been. I'm really excited to build this in paper. I'm only a couple of cards away, and it's like mostly commons and rares that I just didn't get a playset of out of my bots. I got a playset of Django in a single bots though, which is crazy. Because like, yeah, it's a rare, but what if I protect this? Bro, I'm just not afraid of Uta. I'm just not afraid of this deck. Like, I know it's red and it can do things, but I'm just not afraid. No, not my Butchie. I think that's probably fine. Actually, no, I save it. I save him. Sunny-kun, Makino. I think here we probably go face and then slam Krieg. Probably. Go face, slam Krieg. Yeah, I think that's the plan. There's no way they kill us. They can't really kill the board. They're going to have to ditch a lot of cards from hand to stop this. So, I mean, I guess there's a world in which they do 4 damage to us next turn because red is red, you know? I just don't see it. I just don't see it happening. We have a 2K in hand. We're getting a lot of cards. We could probably... Yeah, no, we're fine. They probably take this one. Slam Krieg. Use card action. Select. We'll probably trash. Probably trash Chew here. Kill Zoro. Creed is crazy. If you haven't read this card yet, on play, kill two 4-drops by discarding a card. 2 rested 4-drops. Crazy. Inherent double attack with Dawn times 1. Well, I say inherent, but you have to have Dawn times 1, so I guess it's not actually inherent. But it combos insanely well with Django. Like, if we pull a Django, it's like... Obviously, the double attack doesn't mean anything here, but are they going face here? Where are they going? We probably stop this because they have to start committing more cards to board. If we do. Like, I think they see the writing on the wall. I think they know they're dead. At least I would hope so. I mean, I respect the gusto, the cojones to play Uta. It's just such a bad leader. It's just such a bad leader. Like, maybe if Uta, maybe if her ability was to restand vanillas, it would be something. I think we let this one die. Like, if Uta could restand vanillas, it would be worth playing. Like, if it had a kit effect, but you didn't have to discard for it, and you like paid 2. It was like pay 2, restand a vanilla. It gains 1,000 or 2,000 for this turn. That would actually be a pretty good effect, and I think it would like make Uta a good leader. We're okay with this. I don't see a world in which they live here. They have a Radical Beam probably because it's red, and red always has Radical Beam. You know. Oh, okay. They conceded. I mean, it doesn't matter if they have Radical Beam here. They want a rematch. I'll be real. I usually rematch, but because we're on stream, I don't want to play against Uta a bunch of times. So we're gonna give Kuro another shot and hope that we hit a meta deck or like at least a playable deck, like a real deck. Like even if we play against like Dofi or Kinemon or something that's like I don't consider it to be like meta, but like good enough. GG's is my opponent. Obviously, the cojones and the stones to play Uta. I mean, it is sim, so it's not like it means anything. Okay, like, alright, so this is like, it's not a real deck, but it's, okay, I'm not going to mulligan the Nami this time. We keep the Nami this time. We have an insane hand if we pull Sham. If we draw Sham off of this Nami, off of the Butchie, or off of the first time they attack us, we have an insane hand. Nami, we're looking for Sham here. I guess we'll settle for Gin. We don't really need any of this other stuff. They didn't play a pudding on turn 1, which is something. It means they didn't have it. And we know that they're doing the Arlong effect this turn for sure. I'm wondering what their choice of play card is. There are plenty of things. There's like Parasparrow, there's Cracker. Oh, they're not doing it. Interesting. Personally, now I'm no expert, but personally, I would have played the Nami off of the Arlong effect because it's more cost efficient to swing for 7 than it is to play the Nami out and then swing for 6. Because there's a world in which I now block the 6K with a 2K in my hand, but that's just me. I personally would have... They didn't even... What are they doing? Brother, what is the game plan? So we slam Yamato, and then we swing Nami into Nami. Unless his hand is just really bad. But how could it be if you're... opening with Nami, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way in a deck full of trigger cards that he's not got like Cracker or Smoothie or Parasparrow in hand. There's like no way. And also like just blanking on blocking. I don't know what the people are doing tonight. We can run into an Uta player and then we run against a guy who doesn't know how to play the deck. I'm not trying to like trash talk him too bad, but it's definitely a little bit of a head scratcher. A little bit of a head scratcher. Get your trigger. Your whole deck is triggers. So what you got? What you got there, brother? Parasparrow. Okay, well. It could have been worse. It could have been a Cracker, which is my least favorite thing to hit off of the life. But man, I'm really upset because I wanted to get like meta decks into Kuro tonight. I wanted to play against like Whitebeard and Zoro and Law and Katakuri and Lucci. You know, other decks. No, my Yamato. This is really good in Arlong. This is Arlong's best card, probably. Where's this going, buddy? Chew. That, you know what? Can't be mad at that. Maybe he does know what he's doing. I'm going into my 6th on turn. I think we probably just ditch a Butchie at this point because we didn't see Sham early enough. Not that it would have mattered, but we wanted them for the aggro, like the tempo play. I think the play here is to go 6 into Parasparrow, and he will probably let this die instead of giving up a 2K, and if he doesn't, then we get a 2K out of his hand, and then we get to kill it because we're going to play Django. Yeah, that's fine. This card is crazy. Like, this Django card is the reason to play Kuro. If we get another 2K here, I'm actually really happy. Because the other side of the coin is that he lets this die, goes back to 4 cards in hand, potentially. He could whiff on the top 3. That's very possible in an Arlong deck. It's not very possible in the Katakuri deck or Big Mom, but it's very possible in Arlong that he whiffs on this. Oh my god! My boy is hard committing. Oh my god, he's hard committing. Okay, so next turn, if the Django lives, we have the sickest turn. We have Django restand Django. We have Django Unchained up in here. I think we always take this hit. I think we always take the 7K, especially being a life up. You know, I don't know what he can do with this 5 Dawn. He's probably going to use some of it to play a guy. I just don't know what guy he's playing. He could play the guy that rests the guy. Like, he could rest Django and then try to kill him with his other guys, but, like, I'm just not going to let that happen. 8? 9, so he's going to have 3 left. I don't know what 3 gets him. Realistically, 3 gets him a lot in this deck, I guess. What's the guy's name? Kubori? Oh, he's loading up his Dawn now. Okay, so we're going 8-5-5 or 8-5-7 probably. So we probably take the 8. Kurobi? Is it Kurobi? The fish man. The shark guy who rests any card. Alright, we take the 8. No trigger. We stop the 5, and then we stop the 7 if he's into the 7. He didn't activate the leader's effect, which means he's probably putting these 2 Dawns on Parasparrow. What? Well, 6 is a lot easier to guard than 5 and 7. So we'll just do it like that. Ooh, Krieg coats here. Krieg absolutely cooks here. I think we swing Django first. That was quite the top deck. That was quite the top deck. We like it. And we have a handful of counters, and we have Django back up next turn. So we go 2 here, and we swing 7. He probably has to take this. Yeah. I think he's thinking that he can aggro me down next turn. Yeah, there he is, Karubi. That's the guy I was talking about. And then Krieg. Krieg probably ditch Chew. He gets to draw off Parasparrow, which is fine. I mean, we kill him next turn. We have Krieg attack, we have Django attack, we have Leader attack, and then we have Django restand. So, also, fun fact about Kuro. The activate main on the Kuro Leader is not once per turn. So if you have like a bunch of little dudes out and you slam a bunch of Dawn on Kuro, realistically, you can put like 4 Dawn on Kuro, leave 3 Dawn up if you have 4 guys on board, and rest and attack and stuff. I played a mirror where the Kuro player restood his leader, I think 3 times? No, it was only twice. But that was when I forgot that it was once per turn. All right, we were playing blockers to try to live. That's okay. We have a Gin in hand. If we draw an Ezo, we're actually doing a lot better than that though. This Ezo gives us an additional Dawn. I think oh man, I can't save it, can I? That's unfortunate. Is what that is. Play another blocker out. Play another blocker. Do it. Do it. We take this all day long. Ooh, free attacker. We'll take it. We will take it. I like this guy. He's perfect. Cooked. Cooked. We go 5. Get that card out of your hand. He's got a trigger here. It could be the blocker. It could be the 3-drop blocker, maybe. Oh, that's fine, I guess. I guess we go Krieg into leader here. I mean, he's probably just dead. I mean, we have Django no matter what. Yeah. All right, well, Kuro can't get a real game. Let's see if Magellan can get a real game in. I am happily optimistic about Magellan and OP-03. I think he's pretty good, especially since Whitebeard is so good, and he like kind of coats Whitebeard. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Make sure you hydrate if you're watching this VOD, or if you're watching the stream. Since we got two viewers, so hope you're enjoying it. A little bit of OP-03 testing before I go to bed tonight. Taking a while for this guy to connect. We might have to back out and try to find another match. Give it another second before I'll take another sip, and if it's not done by then. I know this is on the list of problems that the developer was posting on Twitter. I can't remember his Twitter handle at the moment, but he was talking about how there are some people that just cannot connect to others. I will be real. He's going second. I'll keep this. This is pretty good, honestly. It's a pretty good hand. I don't know what Magellan into Lucci is like. I don't. We just put 3 Hannibal's at the bottom of our deck, though. So I know that we're probably not gonna run the Sadie out. I'd probably rather keep it in hand. Because I don't have any of the impactful 4-drops like the Banish guy or the double attack guy. So we probably just run out the Rhinoceros by himself. Because while Sadie's an incredible card, going neg 2 in hand size against Lucci that can just pop our guys feels really bad. So I think we just go Rhinoceros Pass here and see what he has to offer. I like that we went first though, because I always like being aggressive. I don't like that he got to play. Oh no, he played the Bluno. Did he not activate that? Well, I guess not. So this guy doesn't have blocker yet. Oh, he couldn't have, huh? I guess we get to slam the Uta here, probably. I think Uta's pretty... We could also just play another Rhino. We can swing six, and then play another Rhino and play the Uta later when he's got a more established board. I don't love running the guys out that can just die, you know? Like, Uta feels really unimpactful against black. Yeah, we'll take those 2Ks from his hand. I'm good to take 2Ks from his hand all day long. I do kind of need to find an answer for this Blano though, if I'm being real. And I still haven't found a Magellan, which is a little concerning. But maybe one of these Rhinos will find me, because like he's gonna KO my guys, right? Like he's going to. That's what black does. Yep, I will take that. Ooh, we take those. We take those. Those are things that we take. I think we probably protect this Rhino too, if he attacks into it. No, that's fine. He's also notably not attacking with Bleno. So... I think we just keep the pressure on. TBH. I should have left this Dawn up though. I'm stupid. I'm big dumb stupid. It's okay, we'll have it for another turn. Deploy, use card action, send a Dawn back. I'm gonna be swinging 7k in. I just think that Magellan is like so good on curve. And yeah, we hit the 5-drop a little off curve, but like he has to like really handicap himself if he wants to kill it now. And the Rhinoceros, it's just card. This is the card that Magellan needed, was the Rhinoceros. This card's so good. Taku's gonna kill probably. Yep. Oh well, interesting. Well, I guess he thinks he can attack the Rhinoceros, which is probably correct. We're starting to get a little bit of worried here. Our guys do not deal with his guys very well. We stop this for sure. Well, maybe not. Discard a king. It's not doing anything for us here. And then we counter out of this all day long. We want to leave 2 up, so we probably go like... I mean, we just keep going face, I think. I think we're really far behind, though. Our board state's pretty bad. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good. Does not feel good. Didn't we have to go 6 in the lead? Yeah. I don't love it, but it's what's got to happen. Yep, gets a guy back. It's fine. The good news is... So this blocker is going to eat a fat removal spell. But the good news is that Judgment of Hell, Hell's Judgment, it's not how this card's written on a paper. I found out today. I always thought it was I always thought it was Hell's Judgment because that's what it is on Sim, but it's Judgment of Hell in the TCG in the West. Golly. Putting out all the blockers. I can't even kill it either. That's unfortunate. Sad days. I have to swing through it. The good news is it doesn't look like there's a removal spell coming for this blocker. And so we could probably have a relatively impactful next turn. Are we slamming Uta or two? Yeah, I think we just Hell's Judgment here. Or maybe we block and then we Hell's Judgment. Because he's going to swing with the other guys. So, you know. No block, Hell's Judgment. Go here. And probably here. Oh, I should have done the Kumidori. That way that's killable. Yeah, that's fine. I think we're fine. It's tough, though. This is tough. It's not looking good for our heroes, boys. I want to go... Ugh. Yucky. I think we just go in face. Just keep going face. The Uta goes crazy here if we can stick it. Do we risk playing out 2 Uta, though? That's the thing. Or do we just play another Rhinoceros? I'm trying to think. I think I'm safe with 1 Uta. I'll be real. I don't know. It could be tough. 3 or less. He could have a Sakazuki. Sakazuki coats me here. But that's the only thing, I think. Do we play greedy? I think we play greedy. 4, 5, 6, 7. Swinging into Kumidori here. We're going for the greed. If we get punished for it, we get punished for it. He let the Borsellino die, which is what we wanted. We wanted 1 fewer attacker on board. So, that works for us. I also am just now realizing we only counter with 2 cards out of hand. So, the Uta has to put in work. The Uta has to do work. Alright, Khalifa. That's fine. We're okay with Khalifa. We're okay with Bluno. That's fine. We can actually rest the Bluno. So that's very good for us, in fact. We can get rid of his only blocker. I think he just punted. He punted really hard. He just punted very hard. I think we probably let this one die. And get rid of the cards that don't counter. You know? Just 7 into lead. No trigger. This one we block. We block this all day long. Rest the Bluno. And then we take this. 2 Hell's Judgment in my life. Alright, cool. Coolio. I think we leave 4 Dawn up here just in case. You know? Oh, this feels so bad. This feels so terrible. But I think we can get to the point where we just start chipping him away, you know? He kind of like has to take this damage. So I can use, realistically, I think I can use 2 Dawn here. Yeah. Yeah. Do we just play the long game? I think the answer is yes. I think we can actually like drag this one out. I'm happy with this. Play Uta in turn. All right, boys. We hold up two Hell's Judgment. We have Uta blocker. So we might actually not have to Uta blocker here. We might not. He knows he only has to get 2 attacks through, and he has 4 attacks on board. The thing that hurts us here maybe is a removal spell, but we have 6, 7, 8K worth of defense here. And I think that if you're an intelligent, smart, good player, you probably think, hey, my opponent's not going to pass to me unless they know they can live. That's what I think, at least, as a player who more or less knows what they're doing. If he goes 7 here, I kind of... This is interesting. I think... Do we go... We put him down to 3? No, okay, so this is what we do. We go no block. We go judgment. We target leader... target Sakazuki, and then we go 1K more to go to 7. It's tough. Come down to the wire. Old Magellan here. It goes back up to 7. That's fine. That's fine. And the play here, I think, is to block neg 3 the Bluno. Maybe. Block. No. Okay, here's the play. Block. Use card action. Rest Bluno. Activate Judgment. Here and here. Resolve. That's the play. That's the play all day. We have 4 attackers coming in next turn. He has 3 Dawn up, so that's an impact wave. So that means we lead probably with the... we lead with the Rhinoceros, I think. I think we lead with the Rhinoceros. If we're starting to think that we can't kill him, maybe we take out the Sakazuki and slam a Queen. Maybe. Get some of these dead cards out of our hand. I'm trying to think of how good this attack needs to be. Go 5. Because if he has a Shockwave here, he uses it here because it's the only thing that kills. In my mind, anyway. He also could just have a handful of nothing, honestly. Then we go 7 here. And even if this is Shockwave, I think we're fine. Shockwave kills Rhinoceros, and we get a draw too. Yep. Oh, he opted not to kill. Interesting. Interesting. We go 7. Then we go... Nope, they scooped. They're dead. They know they're dead. Hey! Score 1 for Magellan, boys. Alright, so far we have played against Uta with Kuro, Arlong with Kuro, and Lucci with Kuro. We've won all 3 games, so that's cool. We're 3-0 tonight. That's nice to see. I kind of want to go back to Kuro and get a real game, but I also want to play Ace. Because I want to show you guys my Ace build. So we might save the Tempo Nami list for another time. It's a list that I've been brewing since Set 3 came out in Japan. I'm very proud of it. I think Tempo Nami is the way to... Oh my god, Zeph. I hate Zeph. I hate Zeph. Realistically, I just hate 10-drop Kuzan in this deck. Or Zephyr. Zephyr. It's Zephyr in the TCG, I think. So, my build of Ace, I know a lot of people are off of Striker, but my build of Ace is a value-oriented engine that relies on using Ace to make it happen, capping. So, we're going to start getting those 2Ks out of your hand real early there, buddy. So we're going to be drawing a card every turn, especially if he plays this like slow game with us, or if he plays... The one thing that is going to be weird about Zephyr is that black decks have Futuro and they have Borsellino, which are really hard for red to crack through. Which, I'll be real with you, if you're Whitebeard and Zoro, does not matter that much, but Ace has to work a little bit harder even though he's a red deck. Like, red is good. Red's the best color in the game, and it's not even debatable. But, like... You have to work a little bit harder as Ace. I'm thinking he probably plays Fukuro this next turn, but we probably take this. Oh, that's definitely not what I was expecting. Okay. I think we're just going to do this. Grab this. And then go... Maybe go 6 again. Probably. Leave up 2 for Crossfire just in case. Yeah, I like getting 2Ks out of the hand for black because that's like the only thing they run, I guess. Like especially Zephyr, he doesn't run that many non-2K counter cards. But I don't know, this Asuka card is different for sure. Brand new. This card's great. This is what black needed. A two cost searcher. They want to play on even curve anyway, so they trashed Sakazuki and Isho. What did they pick up? Sengoku? Very interesting. That's the 6 cost Sengoku probably, or maybe the 5. Oh, it was the 2 cost. Interesting. Well, I think here we are always and forever going to first and foremost 1, 2, 5. That's 7. So we're gonna do this first. Grab the only target we can. We're gonna pop 2 of his guys by discarding this. It's gonna be these 2. They're the most relevant. And then swing 7. And this demands 2 cards or more. If you're just now joining us, we've done some Kuro games already. We've done a Magellan game, and we're on our Ace game. This is game 4. We're 3-0. We won 2 games with Kuro, 1 game with Magellan, and trying to win the Ace matchup against Black, which could be tough, but we'll see. I think he's on 8, and so we're probably losing 2 cards to Isho here anyway, so we probably counter out of this because we're going to be staring down Isho for the rest of the game. I think we actually let it go because we hope he just discards our 2Ks and then we can kill the Isho. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I think we still kill it. Otama. And then we go 9K here. It's like a lot of pressure. It's a ton of pressure. This is 3 cards out of hand. It's 3 cards out of hand or 2 damage. So, well, looks like it's 2 damage. We potentially kill him next turn, depending on what he puts out. I bet that snap was really loud into the microphone. I'm very sorry. I'm so very sorry. Isho, yep, 2 more cards out of hand. Whatever he sends our way, we take, because I think we just kill him. He doesn't have a blocker out. I think we just go 15 to face. Even if he plays a 2-cost blocker here, which I don't think he has. Was he killing my Otama? Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay, okay. All right, okay. We have played against one real deck tonight, and it was Magellan versus Lucci. So, we have 4 people in the chat. Welcome. The VOD is going to be up of this afterwards. Thanks for coming by. We have a couple more decks that I want to show off. I think the next deck we're going to play is going to be... I don't know. Do you guys have a specific deck you want to see? I have Ace, Kuro, Magellan, and 2 different versions of Nami, Mill and Tempo. If there's a particular version that you guys want to see, real quick, somebody type in the chat and let me know. And I'll play that one. But otherwise, I'll probably, if we don't get any, if we just want to lurk and not say anything, then I'll probably just play Nami. Show off the Tempo Nami list, maybe. Because I have not shown that off yet. And I'm very proud of it. So I want to 4-0 today, boys. The only one good real deck, but... Uta, Arlong is a real deck, but it's just bad. I think the same thing. Zephyr honestly has a place in the meta. Not in the meta, but he's like playable, I guess. The only meta deck we played against so far is Lucci, but it's not like we're exactly playing the best decks either. Either the chat's on a really long delay or I'm not seeing anybody type. That's fine. We'll show off the Nami Tempo deck, probably. So this is not Mill Nami. This is not stare at your opponent Nami and mill your deck Nami. This is, we're playing against Jiren. Very cool. He's going second. We probably mull this. We're looking for Prona all the time. We did not get Prona. That's fine. We actually don't even have a turn 2 play unless we draw like a... Tough. This is tough. This is tough. We probably just start swinging, you know? Just start swinging. We get to Zephnett's turn, which is cool. $8K. He's probably gonna take it. I can't imagine. Also, like, what is up with these weird road decks we're coming across tonight? I mean, Lucci isn't road, but why are you playing, my brother in Christ? Why are you playing the stage card? No good Lucci deck plays this card. He's probably wondering why Nami is attacking him here. I love the mind games when you pull up on Sim with Tempo Nami and the opponent automatically assumes that you're playing Mill Nami. And so they like approach the matchup differently. Like they don't kill your guys. They're willing to like attack you when they're not supposed to. They'll attack you for like little bits of damage or like whatever. Like it's very interesting playing Tempo Nami in a world where people don't expect it. But I think this deck is pretty good. Make sure we hydrate, ladies and gentlemen. Did my opponent disconnect? I think my opponent might have disconnected. What are we doing here, buddy? It's very, very interesting. Let's send him a message. He might have had to go pee. He might have had to go tinkle real quick. Or maybe this is people roping the Nami player. You know, like on MTG Arena, where people will like stall you if they don't like your deck or if they don't like the way that you're playing. They'll like stall you out. Just to spite you. Maybe he's roping me. Well, I think we're going to hit back to main here and call this one. Because Homeboy is not Jiren is too busy fighting Goku in the Tournament of Power to play Dragon Ball Super, which, understandable. Universe 11's survival is at stake. And, yeah. So we've been sitting here for a few minutes, so we're gonna go back to main, and we're gonna try to find another opponent because our opponent was chilling for a long time, and we're streaming. Like, honestly, like if I was just playing casually, listening to YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, and just playing and trying to test myself, then I would be fine to sit and wait. I think we keep this. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Perona. This is less good, but it's still fine. We put the 2Ks on top. If they put anything too threatening out, which they're not going to, we can 2-drop it. We can no Chico it away. Most likely what we do, though, is we swing 5 and 5 next turn. In the most likely scenario. So this is Tempo Nami. If you're just joining us, this is not Mill Nami. We are not staring at our opponent. We are attacking them. We are attempting to actually deal damage to our opponent and beat them that way with this deck. Also, man, I love this version of the deck, though. This is by far and away my favorite version of Nami. We don't have a play for next turn. We'll be on 5 Dawn. We're not going to have anything to do until turn... But that's okay, because like if they play a Borsalino here, we bounce it. Like, they probably attack and kill Perona, play Borsalino, pass. I got to play a little bit of this deck in paper today at local, testing at a place called Mighty Meeple in Charlotte. Good store. I like it. I've only been there. Today was my second time, but I'm going to try to go again because I enjoyed it. Kuzan. This is good. I mean, we bounced the Kuzan. It gives them another card, which I don't love, but I think honestly that's okay because at the end of the day, we don't really care how many cards our opponent has in hand because A, they're playing black, and so a lot of them don't counter. And B, we'd rather keep tempo than them and let them have the hand size. Because we can tempo the hand size out of them. Like, once we get to our, like, 9-drop Mihots and, like, our 7-drop Dofi down here, we'll get to a point where we can tempo it out of them. But we have the Perona set up on our deck for the next turn. And so we'll draw Perona, play Dofi, and then smooth out our draws from there. I kind of... No, because we're drawing Perona. We can't mill. I was about to say, I kind of want to mill, but put this guy back in your hand, play a blocker pass. I don't know. I think we start letting him hit us, though. This Law might suffer a death by removal, but I think we let him hit us here because we're really not doing super good on cards right now. Like, we have the 7-drop in hand, so we can respond to whatever he does. Yeah, like, this Fukro is probably not long for the world. It's very much not long for... It's going to be back in his hand. It's going to be... The Fukro is going to be back in his hand here in a second, so he just wasted 3 Dawn. We take this. 2Ks, man. Our hand is all 2Ks and a big boy. Alright, so there's the Law, so that gets the card out of his hand. That's fine. I think we go... Yeah, we go Dofi, attack leader here. Dofi bounce Fukuro, attack leader. Okay, so he ditches the... Yep, it's fine. He can restand here and get more pressure on us if he wants, which I kind of hope he does because I would like to have more cards in hand. I think he's trying to decide if that's what he wants to do right now. The thing is about this leader, if you're playing Lucci at home, I've played a solid amount of this leader. I don't have a deck built for him right now. Okay, so he decided the good thing. So... you don't want to be super greedy with your Lucci triggers because you only have so many cards in hand and black doesn't do card draw very well. So what you realistically want to do is use this as... Oh, he only has 2Ks in hand? Or he didn't want to get rid of the Fukuro, I guess. But you want to be pretty conservative with this Rob Lucci restand. You use it when you need it. You don't use it when you can, if that makes sense. Like, you use it when you really need to clear a board or else you're going to die. Or you use it, like, at the end of the game when your opponent has no life and a blocker. And you put 15 Dawn on your leader, they have to block, and then you discard 2 cards, restand, and kill them. So, I think this will probably be our last game. Maybe. I don't know how long we've been streaming for, but... Oh boy. Yeah, we take these. It's fine. I just really need to find more cards. TBH. Need to find more cards. We can swing 7. We can swing 7 a bunch. He probably blots this. Maybe he eats it. I don't know. Getting around these blockers is tough, especially when you don't draw all your removal. Yeah, so he goes, yeah, he goes 2K here. I think we go... We go 7 into Kobe, probably. He probably lets that die. Yeah. And then we go Sode King, bounce. Well, we're not dying anytime soon with all these 2Ks in hand. But you can see kind of like, this is not doing the deck justice because we've literally just played 2 7-drops. It's like all we've done. But you can see what I'm trying to do. Like, you're trying to evenly curve out into these big removal boys. You know, bodies that get rid of guys and then go from there. Tashigi, this is probably killing Sode King. Probably resting to... I mean, he ditched a 2K out of hand, which I like. We're probably going Sode King into Sakazuki or something. Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That is what I was thinking was going to happen. What's he gonna do here? I think we probably just take this. We really need to see another removal spell bad. Like, we need like a Mihawk. I'm mostly okay with Usopp. We have a pretty big brain play here, I think. So check this out. We go here, bounce Nojiko. We're going to trash the cards because you're supposed to. Even though it's not mandatory on here, it is mandatory IRL. We also get Usopp here, potentially. I really want to play the Usopp. Yeah. I think we tricked them into thinking that we're killable, but we're not. With all these 2Ks, we're not killable. Yeah. Maybe he blots a Borsellino here. He could also like leave it up. So there is a I think the play here for him is block a Borsellino, pitch a card to put him at 7. Oh no, he took it. That's very interesting. So we go Borsellino here. It gets a attacker off his board, but also 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's no way we die if we play this Alvida, right? There's no way. This allows us to, if he plays a Fukuro, we can bounce the Fukuro back. So we have a pretty good line to lethal here. We can go Alvida. He probably plays the Borsellino back out if he thinks he can't kill us. You know? But like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 attackers next turn with Usopp. So we protect Dofi like our life depends on it because it does. We don't kill him without the Dofi. I'm so excited we didn't run into not Big Mom, but Katakuri tonight. Any yellow tonight? Yellow and specifically Whitebeard. Like Whitebeard and then Yellow are the most frustrating decks to play against in the game. Do we let him think he kills us here? Do we let him think that? So we stop this one, right? We stop this one all day long. Seven, 9, 11, 12. He can go to 12, and we can go to 7. He just punted. 7, 9, 11, 13. We take the tack from the Sakazuki, probably. You know? I mean, no. All right, do or die time. 2 here. We swing. We use card action. We pitch here. Bounce this guy. We go 2, bounce the Fukuro, right? This could be bad for us. I'll be real with you. We might be dead. This is 2 cards at least. And I don't know with Black's hand size, like how... You know? Ooh, interesting. I think we got him. Here's the question. Do we put the... So this... Alright, well, he disconnected. I was trying to figure out lethal and he disconnected anyway. That happens a lot. The opponent sees the writing on the wall. His hand must be... I wish you could see the opponent's hand, because I want to see how many non-counterable cards he has in his hand. Okay, so to run it through, we played 1 ace game. It played pretty well. We played against Zephyr. Zephyr is a real-ish deck, so I guess we'll count that. We went 5-0 tonight, but two of those matches were... I don't know, like, people are just not playing real stuff. Here's the ace list that we played. The only thing I'm not sure about is this Marco. I would maybe play 9-cost Whitebeard. I would also maybe play... I'm going to play Buddy, actually. I'm going to play Buddy. We're going to play Buddy. I just think Buddy's better in this list. So, he's not searchable or anything, but he's a really good turn 1 play, and he's a potential attacker that also doesn't die to stuff. Kuro, we played this list twice. We played against Uta, which was like a throwaway game, and then we played against Arlong, and we kind of punked both of those. Played Magellan into Lucci, won that game. Here's the Magellan list. This was fun to play this tonight. And then we played Nami Tempo, and here's the list for Nami Tempo. You never saw this, but that's fine. The deck is meant to play on curve. Just to kind of show you what it is, it literally goes Perona, Dofi, Zeph, Sogeking, or Dofi. If you have the Dofi, you played over the Sogeking because the Sogeking has less power, so it dies to stuff like Jet Pistol or like Ace and then a kill spell. Ace Whitebeard is a big one. But it has counter power, so you also keep it in hand to counter with if you have to. and then you go 9. So you go 1-3-5-9 or 1-3-5-7-9, and it's a clean curve. The rest of your deck is set up or 2K counters, and then you have Usopp to polish it off at the end as a rush target. Just because having access to a rusher at the end of the game is so good. But you're just trying to kill here. And then if you want to see the mill deck, this is the mill deck that I'm piloting. I don't like it at all. I think that Mill Nami nowadays really has to lean into these cards and getting a Mill 7 off to win, and I don't love that. But yeah, I'm going to leave you guys with my favorite deck of the day, which is Kuro. I'm having a lot of fun with this deck. I'm almost finished with it in paper. I have Nami Tempo finished in paper. The rest of the ones I still have to work on. I'm pretty close to Magellan, pretty close to Kuro. So I should have those done by Friday, hopefully. But that's the list, and those are the games. The VOD will be up right after the stream is over. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. The few of you that popped in and out of the chat while you were here, the handful or so people that were in and out. And for the people that are going to watch afterwards, I hope you enjoyed the games, and I hope you find a new deck to play off of this. And don't be afraid to comment. Leave me a comment or a like or something. And I'm going to be doing this relatively frequently whenever I have some time. We're just going to be jamming a bunch of games and going over deck builds and stuff like that.